The Senzo Meyiwa murder trial has been postponed to next month, and this is because of Judge Tshifhiwa Maumela's ill health. Deputy Judge President Aubrey Dwaba says Maumela won't be available for some time. But eNCA senior reporter Silindelo Masikane is at the High Court now in Pretoria and joins us now, of course, to give us this update. Sleep, hearing that the 17th of July this year, that's when, of course, trial will continue.
Yes, the 17th of July, yet another postponement in this particular matter. And of course, this is a trial, Dumelo, that's about 8 to 9 years in the making. And the Meyiwa family, of course, has been anticipating not only the start of this trial, but to really find out what happened to Senzo Meyiwa on that fateful evening. And I think this latest postponement has been quite an emotional one. I am joined by Nomalanga Meyiwa, that is Senzo Meyiwa's sister. She is, I must say, very emotional and is finding it a bit difficult to talk, but she does, of course, want to relay the thoughts and the feelings of the family. Sisingcela nje usitshele nje ngamazwi wakho ukuthi iniphatha kanjani le postponement lena, ngiyakubona uyakhala ibhlungu.
Silindelo siphatheke kabi kakhulu nje ngoba we were really ngokuthi sizongena la ngaphakathi and silalele icala liqhubeka njengesithembiso sasithenjiswe sona. Kubhlungu kakhulu ke ukuthi siya travela size la without anyone who's been informing us ukuthi icala lizohlehla, of which we believe ukuthi uJudge akagulanga izolo, uJudge akagulanga mhlambe on Friday, or even if on the day uJudge okwatholakala ngathi uyagula bebevele beyazi ukuthi icala lizohlehla, of which bangasazisa thina as a family. Sibuka sengathi thina akekho umuntu onendaba nathi kule trial. Sibuka sengathi akekho umuntu osicabangelayo thina as a family, especially umama kaSenzo uhleli manje lapha ekhaya, uma wazi ukuthi icala liyaqhubeka, of which alisaqhubeki. It's very sad. And it's very emotional kuthina because sisesihambe isikhathi eside kakhulu nenxeba elivulekile singazi ukuthi kwenzakalani kuSenzo, and we have ama questions ekufanele ngabe siyawathola uma sifika la enkantolo, officials wathola each and every time icala liyahlehla, and sesixakekile ngempela ukuthi kahle kahle kanti kwenzakalani, because it's been kuya ku 10 years manje asitholi ukuthi kwenzakalani. Uma ngabe icala lokhu lihlehla, even abantu ababizwa ngaphakathi bezothola ubufakazi, they keep on saying ezinye izinto abasayikhumbuli. So the time case idraga kanje, do they think labo bantu bazobuya bathi bayakhumbula yini? Sibuka sengathi thina as umndeni asicatshangelwa kuyona yonke le process.
Masenizwa ukuthi no judge bathi uyagula, asazi ukuthi uzobuya, mhlambe nalokho akuniphathi kahle ukuthi ngathi naleqala mhlambe lingaqalela phansi.
Sibuka lokho Silindelo ukuthi it looks like isazophinde sihlale more than 10 years singazi ukuthi kwenzakalani, because we believe ukuthi if ukuthi uJudge uyagula manje and abazi noma uzobuye khona yini on the time that elizobuya ngalo, so thina senalo kakhulu ithemba sekuwukuthi njengoba phela egcineni asikwazi uvele siyekelele kanjalo, sizolokusiza but asisenalo ithemba.
It's been 2 years now since the trial first began. There's been ons and offs, how do you feel about the progress that's been made? That we've heard from 5 witnesses now. 6 now. Do you feel as though you are any nearer to finding out what again?
It looks like akukho la siya khona njengamanje. And njoba ngisho ukuthi if lokhu lihlehla kanje icala ayikho into ephathekayo singathi sinayo manje nathi njengomndeni, even though nabantu esasibathembile ukuthi bazokhuluma into ekuyiyona, sibuka information abayikhipha la enkantolo ingeyona exactly le sicabanga ukuthi ngayiyona. So nje thina as umndeni njoba ngisho ukuthi sizoqala ukulahlekelwa ithemba manje ukuthi sesihamba isikhathi eside kakhulu ngempela, but still ayikho into engathi iyaphatheka eyenzakalayo kunalokho nje lokhu siphoxeka lokhu lihlehla icala and lokhu wes yonke into on the day.
All right, sis Nomalanga ngiyabonga. All right, that is Nomalanga Meyiwa, still very emotional, quite upset, quite frustrated, just telling us that the Meyiwa family as a whole is just thoroughly disappointed and very frustrated with how this case has been unfolding. The stop-starts, the postponements, the years that have already gone by just for us to get to this point. For the family, they believe that they are not being considered in this particular process, saying that as a family they still have many questions as to what happened to Senzo, and it seems as if the justice system is just not operating waiting quickly enough for them to be able to find finality. She was saying that as a family, they are in essence living with an open wound. They're still looking for closure into this matter, and they were hoping as a family that had traveled and arrived last night that they would be here in the very least for this week to hear testimony from one of the state witnesses. And so, of course, for the family, they're going to have to once more wait until the 17th of July for the trial to resume. And at this point, we still don't actually know whether Judge Tshifhiwa Maumela will be presiding over the case. The postponement, when the judge president was delivering that particular postponement this morning, only saying that the trial would resume on the 17th and continue for the remainder of the third term, but not actually giving any indications as to whether or not Judge Maumela would be returning. But from what we've heard, he is quite ill, and the medical team has advised that he may not be able to return to court for some time. So a much longer wait for the Meyiwa family that has already been waiting 8 years, but of course the accused as well, who will also have to wait a little longer for the finality of this case, which we also don't know when that's going to be, because at this point we're only on the fifth witness after 2 years of this particular matter going on trial.
Yeah, I can understand the frustration, but also the sadness being relayed there by Senzo Meyiwa's sister, just articulating to you, Sli, how even Senzo's mother is doing at home, expecting the trial to continue, and I suppose hearing the news only on the day and not beforehand, being warned that unfortunately it has now been postponed to the 17th of July. We'll leave it there, colleague, but thank you so much for bringing us these developments out at the court in Pretoria, where we had expected the murder trial to continue, for Zandile Khumalo to continue with her testimony as a witness, but it seems herself, the suspects, the defense team, the Meyiwa family, the whole of South Africa will also have to wait for that third term continuation, the postponement now being dubbed for the 17th of July 2023.